this is Claire Phoenix. I'm here at Drinktec with Henning Villadsen from Denmark. He's Global Marketing Manager for DSM. Henning, could you tell me about the work you're doing in beer and brewing?
Yes, we do a lot of work for the brewing industry inside DSM. It's one of our key areas where we both have the base enzymes which are needed for making the beer, but we also add our innovation capabilities, so we actually are able to both do all the sustainability improvement, cost savings, but on top of that we're actually also having products which reach out towards the consumer. And one example of that is actually our brewers Clarix, which makes a perfectly clear beer where you can cut down on the cost and you can actually increase the maturation temperature, meaning you actually have a positive impact on the ecological footprint. And on top of that, we actually also now, the recent discoveries have been able to prove that we can go into the market with a gluten-free beer.
A lot of people like gluten-free, don't they?
Absolutely, it's a trend we started some years ago in the US. But now we see it actually as a global trend, and even recently we have had requests from a market like China for gluten-free beer. So that is really nice for the beer, but it also bridges into the non-alcoholic beverages,
yes,
where you actually use the base from the beer, you can say, but without the alcohol. And there it's even more important with this gluten-free claiming, because that is for health-conscious people which do these carbo type of drinks.
And what about malt-based beverages in the Middle East? And
Middle East, and especially in Asia, it's a very well-recognized flavor. It's when you ask an Asian, one of their top flavors, it will always be malt. For a European, that is a very strange flavor. We are not used to that. We are more into the fruity flavors and so on. But in Asia, that is actually very big.
Okay. And jumping to the dairy sector, what's happening in dairy, and what happens in the Far East and Asia there?
A lot of things these years, and we have actually also seen that as DSM, that we really need to be close to the Asian market. We need to be close to the Asian consumer, because they need other tastes, other textures. In China, you actually want a more sweet and more drinkable yogurt. You take your yogurt in the breakfast morning with a straw, which is very different from the way we here in Europe are eating our yogurt. So that again calls for us being present locally and actually catching up on all these things and integrating that into our innovation.
That's great, Henning. Very interesting to hear about local differences. Thank you.
Thank you.